There's a random one-sided face. I guess that is the penny portrait of Lincoln just here on the side of the road. Hey all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the West, more specifically Lead, South Dakota. Even more specifically than that, I am outside of an abandoned amusement park known as President's Park. Now this was a roadside attraction where a visitor would walk around and enjoy the giant president heads strewn throughout the park. Now there actually was 3 of these attractions. This one here in Lead, South Dakota, another one somewhere in Texas, I'll have to look that up, and then a third one in Williamsburg, Virginia. Now, when Obama got elected, President Barack Obama was elected, all 3 parks shut down. I don't know if that was a coincidence. Maybe the 3 parks hadn't been doing so well, and the prospect of having to make another giant head was too much for them to financially bear. So all 3 of them, boop, 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 went out of business. So what do we do with giant president heads? The one in Williamsburg, Virginia, were actually moved to a field because the owner of the park didn't want to have them demolished. And I actually was able to visit there, which was pretty cool. The ones in Texas, I know they are in a storage facility somewhere. I believe my friend Adam the Woo found those in a video. But what I want to know is, where are the rest of these? Now back here, I'm not going to trespass. I'm not going to be sneaky and walk back there. So I figure we'll take my drone, Possum 1, up and down into President's Park and see what still exists. Alright, ground control to Possum 1, we have liftoff. Look at those beautiful pine trees, the beautiful black hills of South Dakota. And it does look like we do have some president's heads lined up there in the woods. So you can peek over these trees. If anyone can identify any of these presidents, please let them list that down in the comments section. Looks like this must be like the entrance building where you would have paid your tickets, maybe gotten your map. Let's see here. Yep, you walk along this path. There's all the different presidents. Let's cruise down this path and see if we can actually identify any of them. They're all kind of a bunch of big white heads, which, yeah, I guess that kind of describes the American presidency. But let's see. Yeah, just a winding path of different presidents. I'd like to see if we can get a little lower to see if maybe we can identify some of these. Of course, this is tricky with the drone. You gotta kind of get between the trees. If you catch any of these trees with the propeller, it'll just suck it right into the tree and it'll be stuck there forever. And I'm going down. And see, another problem I'm getting here is, once I drop down, the drone will start to lose signal, then automatically will start to rise back up. The drone is not happy. It doesn't know what's going on. It doesn't know why the signal's being cut out. But you can see some president down there. I'm not sure who he is. It looks like he's covered in vultures. But if anyone knows which president often had vultures clinging to his neck, leave that in the comments. Yeah, just look at all those presidents. You don't think that there's that many presidents until you see them all lined up in the middle of the woods. Alright, cruising over top the trees here. I can maybe get a little closer to myself. You can see me over there in the top left-hand corner. If we get a little closer to the remote control, we may be able to get a clearer shot of some of these presidents, be able to get down a little lower without the signal cutting out. So let's try to thread the needle gently here, get between these pine trees without impaling the drone, Now you may see some like black lines appearing. That's not, you're not going crazy. There's something wrong with my drone. It's fallen out of the sky a few too many times. So for some reason, sometimes on white surfaces, it shows these obnoxious black lines that I have no idea how to fix. So yeah, we can get pretty low here, and I think we have John Quincy Adams? John Normal Adams? I don't know. One of the John Adams. And that looks like Thomas Jefferson, but that other one, two heads down, also looked like Thomas Jefferson. I think all the early presidents look a little bit like Thomas Jefferson to me, but I don't know. Okay, maybe look down the path here and kind of see the profiles. Some of these early presidents are really hard for me. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to get the sun in your eyes. Yeah, some of these early presidents are really hard for me to identify. So, again, leave a comment in the comment section if you spot a president that you are familiar with. All right, we're going to try another dive down between the trees very carefully. The drone does not like being near trees. It's got the sensor that says it's too close to anything, so the drone is kind of panicking. But there we have him, William Jefferson Clinton, and some other president partially obstructed by a tree. And yeah, my drone is absolutely panicking right now because it is too close to objects on every side. It doesn't know what to do. There's a row of the back of a bunch of presidents' heads there. And yeah, we better get out of here before we get stuck in a tree. Alright, so let's continue the foolishness and try once again to drop down through an even narrower hole. This is like playing Operation. Alright, who is that? I can't quite make their face out. Yeah, these are just some of these old-timey presidents that I couldn't be bothered to remember. I'm not good at this, I'm sorry. Alright, one more time. Let's shoot down. There we go. Getting pretty low. And we have Kennedy. Yay! John F. Kennedy. And then I do see those vultures on that president's neck over there. But yeah, look at all them presidents. Alright. Going back up. Get out of here before we get stuck. South Dakota is very pretty, isn't it? I do want to just try to maybe drop down here and just get a look at the front of the building, front of the Welcome Center, and yeah, there we go. There's no graffiti here. See, that looks like Thomas Jefferson, and then that looks like Thomas Jefferson. Maybe one of them's Washington. Are they in order? I'm not sure. No, I don't think they were in order, because Clinton was out in the middle of any of them, but yeah, no graffiti. People don't vandalize in South Dakota. That's one thing I've noticed. So, there I am. We've had a successful drone flight, meaning we have not crashed the drone at any point. So, let's turn the drone off and... Wait a minute. Turn the drone off and set it before you put it in the trunk. That's... Come on, pay attention. This is why the drone is beat to crap, because you don't pay attention.
Alright, so that was President's Park. Hopefully, as you can see, it's for sale over here. Hopefully someone will purchase it, maybe shell out some coin for an Obama and a Trump, and throw them in there, crack open the gate, and we get rolling. It's kind of a shame that someone just doesn't clean it up and let people, use it or walk around in it, because it looks like it's just as good as the day it closed down. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, check down in the description where there's a link to an interactive map. Also, I sell t-shirts, and I have a Patreon page. If you'd like to donate, I will send you a postcard once a month if you donate at least $3. So for now, this one's in the bag.